Cultures under the microscope. Insights into cultures around the globe.
Do you know that Ireland is the only country in the European Union without a postal code system? From a band happy hours to not having any snakes in their country, Ireland is definitely a country that will surprise you. Today we will learn more about the Irish food and drink from Francis Moran, an English teacher from Ireland.
Welcome to our show today, Francis. Please tell our listeners a little bit about yourself.
My name is Frank Moran. I am from the Republic of Ireland. It's an island in northwest Europe, just beside England and Wales and Scotland. I came to Vietnam in mid-September in Hanoi.
What is the weather like in Ireland? Is it true that it rains all year round in your country?
My country, well, for starters, it rains for 300 days a year. There is rain in my country. The hottest it will get in my country is 30 degrees, and that is maybe twice a year. We consider a heat wave like 3 days in a row of 27 degrees. So we have very cool weather, cold, rainy weather most of the year. Coldest maybe like freezing, like we get snow maybe once a year.
300 days a year? Are you kidding me? Does the rainy weather bother the Irish people at all?
Yes. It rains even in the summer, even on a hot day. Yeah, it's rain. Rain. But we say that actually it helps shape us over centuries, because you have to develop a sense of humor, to be able to laugh at yourself, to be able to not take things so seriously all the time. It doesn't really affect everyday life because we don't really get extreme weather. It's usually just rain.
Just rain.
Yeah. It's grey, it's dull. But it means like Vietnam, we have a very green country. A lot of trees, fields. We have fields and fields. You have rice fields. We have fields for cows and pigs and things like this. Farming is a big thing. Agriculture is huge in my country as well.
I guess you guys don't need to watch the weather forecast because it's gonna rain anyway, right?
Well, you just have to get used to it. I know it sounds crazy to somebody who doesn't experience it, but yeah, for example, it could be sunny outside, but you know maybe in 20 minutes it's going to start raining. So you can wear a t-shirt and shorts, but for sure you're going to bring a rain jacket because you know what's going to happen. And that's just the reality of life there.
With all that rainy weather, there must be some good drinks to cheer you up. From what I have heard, Irish people are pretty famous for drinking.
So yeah, that would be... We are Guinness. I don't know if you know this drink. That's what we are famous for. It's an alcoholic Guinness. I think there are a couple of places in Hanoi you can get this. It's an alcohol. It's like the dessert of beer. That's how we describe it. It's called a stout. It's a black drink with a white, creamy head. And it's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful.
Do Irish people have Guinness every day or just on special occasions?
Oh, no. Most people will have a lot of people have Guinness every day. We like drinking in my... I think you maybe heard of Jameson whiskey. Yeah, so that is my country as well. It's sort of like you drink tea here. You would offer somebody in traditionally. It's not so much with my age group anymore, but alcohol would have been a big thing. Like you'd welcome somebody into your home, or you can have a drink. You'll go down to the pub just to socialise, and you'll have a couple of drinks. Any meals, dinners, you might have some wine or some whiskey or something with this. So it's more of a socialising thing as well.
Good drinks should go with good food. So what are some signature dishes of Ireland?
Actually, we don't. This is something I cannot brag about so much. We don't have a great tradition of fine cuisine because my country's in its now we actually are very economically strong, but actually its history is very poor, very, very poor. So we are famous for a stew. I don't know if you have similar things here. Basically, you get whatever you can find, put it in the pot with water, and make this. So potatoes, meat, carrots, broccoli, cabbage. You just put it all in a pot, the leftovers, you know, and you can make this in a sort of like a soup, but with all the little bits. We call it stew.
Stew. Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's thicker than soup.
Yes, because sometimes you will add a little bit of flour to thicken it up as well. But because, so my country was typically poor, so people had to use whatever food they had, not to waste. So we would put it all in a pot and make this.
Ireland is an island, so there should be a lot of seafood there, am I right?
Yeah, we have a lot of fish. Yeah, we have a very strong fishing industry. Salmon, we have lovely, and we have a lot of rivers in my country. So we have very famous for salmon, wild salmon, mussels, a bit of lobster, but not. It's very expensive, so actually a lot of people don't get to eat it. And yeah, all types of fish like sole, whiting, plaice.
Thank you very much for talking to us today. Next week, we'll share some more interesting cultural facts about other countries around the world. For VOV 24/7, this is Ming Mi saying goodbye.